I'm just using a buffing brush from Real Techniques. And this shade is in LF6. And I'm not sure if that's in medium or what, but add one more pump. That was just a half pump just for my neck. It is kind of like a low tone foundation, so which is good because I find it it really covers the redness better if you have the kind that's yellow tone. And the foundation matches pretty much on my skin. I'm not sure if this is light on my face right now, but to me it's okay. So this is the foundation on my face right now, and it gives you a little dewiness, which it's not bad, but it makes you look like you're healthy and glowing and things like that. But on my face right now it feels glowy because of the lighting, and I have been wearing this foundation for a while now and I really like it. It lasts for a long time. And the next thing I'm going to apply is the concealer, and it looks like this, and this is the Secret Service Cover Up concealer. As you can see, I have used quite a bit of it, and I'm in the shade of CU3. It's really hard to know what shade you are if you are going to the store and just kind of like looking for your shade, because it's not like you know, medium or light, or you know, it says like that. It's just basically on numbers. So I just picked this up just to see if this is my shade, and kind of my shade. And I like the packaging. This is just in dome, the applicator is just in dome foot applicator, and that's the concealer right there. And I think this is just a little light on me right now, and this is kind of like a neutral shade. So just going to warm this up on the back of my hand. So I'm gonna apply under. This concealer is not bad, but I would not repurchase this because I don't really find this that great. And there's other different drugstore brands that, you know, that's better than this. It's not like, you know, better. It's not like a good concealer to me. I find it doesn't really like stay well. And I also find it that it's hard to blend. I don't have that much redness, but if you do, I'm not sure if you know, you like this kind of formulation of concealer. It's just hard for me to set it on my skin for some reason, and it keeps like gliding back and forth. So what I do is just I basically kind of like use a sponge, or if you have a beauty blender. And I also find it that it doesn't really cover a whole lot, and as you can tell that I still have some, you know, redness, or let's say darkness under my eyes. I'm not really super impressed about this concealer at all, so let me just add some more because I don't think it's really covering up. Just apply straight. It has kind of like a thick formula, which is really hard for me to apply. And this time I'm just going to use my beauty blender. It might work better if you use some sponge or some brush, but when you just like to use your finger, it's kind of like double the work if you're gonna do that. That's set, and it looks like this. It's really cool. I love the whole packaging, and this is in the shade of LO2, and the shade is right there. So that's really nice. It's really big, and I use this now as kind of like you know, just to set in my vanity table. And this is what it looks like. It's really big, and it has like a sponge. It says flower, And the product is actually not that much considering all of this packaging. I thought it would be like big and stuff like that, but it's really not. You don't get that much, and the product is only 0.28 ounce, which is 8 grams. So this is what it looks like, and I basically just probably like tap, and you can see, swirl the brush. This is just a what do you call this kind of brush? I don't know what's the name of it, but it looks like this. So I'm basically just going to use it to set my concealer. I don't really find this loose powder like great, you know. I would not repurchase this either because it's not like, you know, something that is really wonderful on your skin. It's just like, nah, not really my favorite at all. So it does the job, and you know, like just powder to me. This is the powder on my face, and it basically just sets my concealer and my foundation. It doesn't like, you know, makes me, you know, matte or anything like that. And I found this powder not really very long lasting either, because like after 4 hours you're feeling like you need to retouch, and feels like your foundation is slide, you know, on your face. And so I don't find this loose powder really helpful for your foundation or like a setting foundation powder. So the next thing I am going to use here is the Shadow Play, and this is in the shade of Foxy Brown, and basically has like a taupe and brown. Like this one is gray, I think, and this one is kind of like a bronzy brown, and this one is a light pink, and this one is kind of like a taupey color. And this three right here actually has shimmers in it, but they're not glitter, they're just like a little shimmer and kind of like iridescent to it. And this one is just matte. So let's use this one. I love the whole packaging, and I love the shadow. I find the shadow okay, but it's not like, you know, a really great shadow to me. And the applicator is actually okay, and to the standard it's actually very good, you know, applicator to me. And it's not cheap or like that. It's just okay, you know. You can totally use this when you're like going somewhere and you don't want to take a lot of things with you. And so let's just go ahead and use the applicator just for fun. It doesn't have any mirror. The packaging is really cool because it has a magnet on it to it. See, it's really nice. Let's go ahead and apply it. So core right now is not applying really well, so that's a bummer. Anyway, let's just go ahead and use my brush. Just going to use my e.l.f. brush to blend it in. Okay, so that's what the shadow looks like. And then right here, the shadow is not that amazing, but it's okay. You can live with it. And then that's the shadow in my eyes. This is the eyeliner, and as you can see, it looks like this. It has the logo flower, and this is in the shade black. This is just like a white plastic packaging, and this is the applicator. As you can see, it's kind of like dry. This is the texture. I don't really love it, but we'll just use it. As you can see, there's no like pigment or anything like that. Not my. This doesn't even like show up at all. Like it's so dry. Like there's no color at all, as you can tell. Oh my gosh, this is just the worst eyeliner. Oh my gosh, it doesn't even like, oh my gosh. This is bad, just bad. Like, if you don't push it like that, there's no color at all. If you push it like that, there's color. But if you do that, there's no color at all, as you can see. If you use the point, doesn't have any color at all. Oh my gosh, I hate this eyeliner. I don't like it. I don't recommend this. Just pass this. I don't really like this. I can't use it right now because it's like I can't apply it well, so I don't like this. I'm gonna take this back, really take it back. So anyway, let's just skip that part and just go with the blush and the bronzer. And I got the Glow Baby Glow. Sure, you have seen this before. And in the back there's like you know, the name and the ingredients and things like that, and same packaging as the shadow. It has the magnet, as you can see, and this is what it looks like. So I'm gonna apply the blush part first, and I believe this is just like a little pigmented, but this is not that bad like the other shades. As you can see, there's not really that much pigment that's showing. And my opinion about this blush is it's not like the best blush there is in the drugstore brand. There's better blushes out there. And the bronzer itself is not really that great to me, but it's okay. The blush is actually matte texture like that, and it's not like a long hour blush that will stay in your cheeks like for the whole day. It's not. And the bronzer has like shimmer and things like that. Shimmer, but it's not glitter, I don't think. But when you apply this, it doesn't even show. So I'm just gonna apply that right there. And to my temples, and also a little bit on my nose. And blend them together, the blush and the bronzer. And this is the blush and the bronzer on my cheeks, and this is Glow Baby Glow. And now the next thing and the last thing, no, not the last thing, but this is just the next thing that I am going to apply to this in the shade of LS7 lipstick. And this is what it looks like. I got the white color lipstick, and they have like two different kind of lipstick, and the other one is in black, and I got this one because I don't know, everything I got are all white, so might as well get this one too. And this is just kind of like a peachy color. The lipstick looks like this, and this is the lipstick, and this is the whole thing right here. lipstick, which is only about 0.12 ounce, and it's really pretty color. See how corally it is? So anyway, I'm going to apply this on my lips now. I like to use a little bit of lip balm before I apply it, and I'm just going to use my Baby Lips in Quench because it's corally and it would totally help my lips to not get dry or things like that. So let's apply it. Now it glides really perfectly. So I suggest if you want to try this lipstick on, use a lip balm first. This is just a like matte lipstick, and it's not the best lipstick there is either. It's hard to apply, sometimes it bleeds out. So I love the color though, it's very natural, and this is my type of color actually, because it just kind of like makes your lips like your lips but better, and it's just very natural. So the last part that I got from the Flower Cosmetics is the Shine On Lip Gloss, and it looks like this, and I love the color. This is in Pretty in Petunia, which is the LG6, and that's where they put the label, which is the name of the lip gloss. And so I'm thinking of not adding it to my lipstick, but just to show you guys. And it just looks like the concealer packaging, so it has a doe foot applicator, and the shade is like a coral color shade like that, and it looks like a good shade for the lipstick. So let's go ahead and apply it. I love this lip gloss because it is very pigmented and it's very like true to the color. I would say that this is kind of comparable to one of my high-end lip gloss, or better. This is my favorite product from the Flower Cosmetic line actually. They don't have that much shade of these lip glosses, and I'll probably get the other kind of the lip gloss. I'm not going to add so much because it will bleed out on my lips. So this is the lip gloss and the lipstick on me.